I'm BritBoy96.
I'm Falcon Hunter. And I'm Commander 24. And you are you, which makes us the Fortnitely podcast.
So let's thank the bus driver and jump right into this. Chapter 5, Season 2, Myths and Mortals has finally arrived. In this week's episode, we're going to break down what's gone, what's new, and what's possibly coming to Fortnite this season. So starting off, let's get straight in with the vaulted stuff. The grapple blades, anvil rocket launcher, lock-on pistols, bananas, crashpad juniors, briefcase turrets, striker AR, enforcer AR, hyper SMG, caches, and medallions, I'll clarify a bit more on that in a second, have all been vaulted. So, Commander 24, what do you think to those bits being gone?
There's stuff that should have gone.
Agreed. I don't think anything is on that list, other than bananas.
I like bananas.
There's a reason bananas are gone. They're getting a bit of a revamp and coming back with part of the storyline later. I think it's
And
like
they're
to do with
gonna
like a
have
speed and jump
feet.
boost. I don't know. I think it's the consumable bananas that you get from the produce boxes.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. They're going to show how... Actually, no, they already showed how Peely was made. Is Jonesy eating the banana? He jumped in the river.
Yeah, the big one from there is medallions are gone. So they're not quite gone. It's just medallions as they were have been vaulted. We've got new medallions. So we'll use that to kick straight into what's new. So the main new thing is the new aspects of the gods. So instead of having 5 medallions this season, there is only 4. And do you want to break down what the 4 are?
Yeah. So there's Siphon, which when you eliminate a player, it gives you extra health. I
think it's 50. Yeah, health. 50 if you finish him.
There is Speed and Jump Boost, which is Zeus's.
Yep.
Cerberus's, I believe.
Cerberus's is the dash ability. That's the word I was looking for. So your recharge when you're in the water will be quicker, and you also get the dash outside of the new green water. Sorry, I couldn't clarify what I was saying there. And then the very last one is Ares with a damage boost, which is kind of bad. It's only like a 10 extra damage on most of it. Like if you hit somebody with a sniper, instead of it being like 1015, I think it's 5 damage. Yeah, if you hit somebody a headshot with a sniper, instead of it being 110, it's now 115. Or 120, one of the two. Either way, it's not much of a boost. So those are the new aspect of the god abilities, and the old medallions that used to do the heals are gone. What do you guys think to the new ones?
I like them. I think they're alright, but not as good as like Chapter 5 Season 1. Because if you used Ares and Hades, which is the Siphon, and Ares, which is the extra damage, you can extra damage with Siphon.
Yeah, more chance of getting the kill, the elimination, and then
if you had Zeus and Cerberus's as well.
Zeus and Cerberus's as a combo is
because you just jump with the extra jump, and then you use the thing.
And you have the speed boost, and the jump and the dash is pretty aggressive.
And if you eat a slapberry before you, not slapberry,
the flowberry.
Flowberry.
Yeah,
they're mysterious.
If you take Cerberus's, the dash aspect of dash or whatever it's called, if you have that and the lightning bolt, in between you throwing the lightning bolt shots, you can move around, which makes it harder for you to get hit, which is like being completely underutilized by everybody in BR right now. But
I swear,
that's new. That's cool.
It's so annoying because I don't get it, but somehow I hit a player 80, 60, and they don't die.
Yeah, they do different ones. Well,
sometimes it's 60, 80. Yeah, it does it different sometimes.
Yeah, different ones. It depends how much you're damaging, whether you're doing it through builds or not.
And then 120, add 80s, 200, right?
So moving on to the next bit. So we've got some new guns. So with the departure of the Enforcer and the Striker, we got a new Huntress DMR, which is not too bad. I quite like the Huntress. What do you guys think to the Huntress?
What is it? That one that goes...
The single shot assault rifle, sort of, the DMR
I hate
one.
It. My friend always calls it like a sniper.
I don't think it's a bad gun. I think it looks too much like the other two. That's what it's meant to be, though. It's long range. It's meant to be long range. That's what DMRs are for. We have the Harbinger SMG, which has replaced the Hype, which that's been getting a lot of likes so far.
Yes, I like it. That other fast ARs, like
And yeah, the Air Striker has been replaced with the Warforged, which seems to be a little bit better.
I think
With its
Hades drops it.
yeah,
the
Hades
mythic
drops
one.
the Warforged.
I
It's
thought
a
he would have
mythic.
his whip. You know, his snake or monster.
Oh, that's
spine thing.
no, Hades is having the Chain of Hades or Chain of series. I can't remember which one it is. Chain of Hades. That's coming a bit later. That mythic.
Okay.
But we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, you've got the new Warforged and finally the Gatekeeper shotgun, which a mythic version of that is carried by Sirius, Cybrus. I can't say the name.
Cerberus.
Yep. And then
Have
we've
you
got
seen the quest rewards? His style and theirs. It's a fire style. I really like it.
Poseidon's the best.
Yeah, Poseidon. Slurp dude.
I'm not a big fan of the Poseidon skin.
All I
like
see
it.
on
He-
I think they did Poseidon,
all I see when
Poseidon
I'm
dirty
watching
by
like
giving him a
YouTube
meme
shorts
skin.
or TikTok, I see
All of the OG skins, the Slurp guy, they've made Fish Stick buff, they made Meowscles, he was already buff.
Yeah, they've all got buff
they
ones
made
now.
Peter Griffin buffed.
Yeah, but he's not really an OG skin. Right?
Yeah, he's on about like the original meme skins. They've all had now buff
yeah, I see it
versions
on
in this
TikTok
season.
and YouTube.
What they make
It's got,
next?
it has the Slurp skin. And it says 2019, and then you scroll across and it says 2024.
What's next? Is there gonna be a buff doggo?
So
Buff
we've
default.
another new mythic. So the blades that have been swapped for this season's traversal, which is Icarus's wings or wings of Icarus, whatever they're calling it, which basically gives you flight for 300 meters, I think it is.
Yeah,
and you can do like a drop down attack on people as well. Also, if you jump off something really, really high, you don't take full damage and you slowly glide down.
Slowly glide down.
Have
Like
you
Yeah,
seen
which is
on
kinda helpful.
TikTok and YouTube when you build up and then you jump into a bin with the
That's
Icarus's
now
wings?
been blocked as of today.
Yeah.
They've hotfixed it, so both bins and portaloos have all been disabled. But I'll talk about that later. They got hotfixed
the
out of the
pan.
game today.
Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtle things are gone.
Yeah,
everybody knows
well,
that.
they were gone in the
they
before the end of the
collapsed.
season. Yeah, they were gone
The
ages ago.
tunnels collapse.
So we've had two new mods added to the game, which is the new thermal scope, which is toggle on and toggle off, kind of like it was for the thermal DMR. And we've got the new speed grip, which allows you to move around whilst aiming a little faster. And then the last two new things are the new weapon bunkers, which have replaced the caches and
They're like
the
OG.
thunderbolts.
They're like the OG unbreakable bunkers.
Yeah, they're kind of styled. I think they're a bit of a reference to that. And then we've got Thunderbolts of Zeus. So the weapon bunkers, let's break that down a little bit because there's a lot of people that don't understand how these work. So effectively,
Every now and then they open.
it's not every now and then. It's third circle. Just before third circle, they open. And there's 9 of them on the map, but only 3 will open each map. The rest will be chained up, and you won't be able to get into them. But just before third circle, like I think it's like about halfway of the storm closing in on second circle. Have you not? They're all in like certain locations. So if you go
I've been
to
in too.
if you go to Lavish Lair, there's one on the right and one on the left up by the gas station. But they're all basically in a circle around restored reels, what used to be reckless reels. They're in like a circle that loop all the way around that.
Restored reels.
Yes, reckless reels has now been renamed to restored reels because it's been
reckless is like it's wrecked up.
but
now
it's all been rebuilt. Yeah, so it's restored reels is the new its POI name now. So yeah, the only downfall I think about the bunkers is because they're all set, and like I don't mind them being set and you not knowing which ones will be the ones that open, but it's when like storm closes, some of them open and they're the one in storm, and it's like what's the point in that? You've either got to like take a bunch of storm damage, which if you're in ranked, that sucks because you ain't gonna get to the other side to get them. Like the other day, I played a game where all 3 of them were in the storm before storm closed.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why even do that?
Did
Also,
you know that
there's these new riffs that
every
can
5
drop
damages.
randomly stuff like they drop.
Yeah, you call them in, don't
whiplashes and
you?
stuff,
Yeah, you get one option. You can either
or they just randomly spawn.
yeah.
Once I saw this rift and it just dropped out a car.
Apparently
With no
there's
Oh
like,
no! What? Nobody called it from the machine?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. It just a little rift came up like they used to do when the little
I've not seen them happen
things.
randomly. I've seen because they've got the devices that you can call
Yeah,
them in from.
I just saw it randomly,
But you
but there
can
was no
call them in
device
there.
thing to be seen.
Oh yeah, no, they don't spawn right near the device thing. They can
No, I
spawn
know.
like up to, I think it's up to 100 meters away from them. So it might be the next
I
one over
stole
that
someone's
scored it.
car then.
Yeah, probably. But you can call in a car and a cache for those ones, and then you've got the ones that do the new bounties because the old bounty board system's gone, which I'm sad to
Oh,
see.
I
The new
like
bounty
those
system
old
kind of
ones.
sucks. Yeah, I liked them being like one thing. It really annoys me that they keep messing with it. It's just like it works, just leave it.
Do you know the thing where you can buy a car?
Yeah.
That where me and my friend did that thinking it'd give us like a Lamborghini or something, and then I wasted about 250 gold, I think it is.
Oh, why did you do that?
Exactly, I didn't know what it was. I thought
Why
it'd
would
give us
it
a
be-
Lamborghini.
Why would it be a Lamborghini though? They're not even in this season.
Yeah.
It's just a skin, isn't it? It's just a skin for a car as well.
Yeah.
So why would it drop it in? It would just
It'd
give
be
you the
cool
whiplashes.
If it did, and it said whoever called it in car.
Yeah, if it dropped in your actual car and then like came up with like the gun, you know how the guns have your name on it. Yeah, if they did that, that'd be really cool. But
yeah,
is what
it
it is.
doesn't
At least you'd know
they
whose
don't
car you just
change into your
hijacked.
car. The whiplash, if you buy it from the thing, it doesn't change into your car.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, not
for
for
me.
it doesn't.
Oh, strange. It does on my Xbox.
Oh, so I was gonna say because it would be cool if they had like mod shops for cars, so you can mod them to
Yeah.
go faster. Or
What is this,
GTA? No, but
but
I was
like-
thinking like because they have weapon mods, they have cars, so more people will like the cars.
I think they
And
should bring back the cow things.
Like the cow bubbles.
Yeah, the cow grills that you could throw on the front, and the extra large tires. They
Yeah.
were like the coolest thing. I don't know why they voted those.
They'd be cool. Like they had those in the mod shop, so you don't have to carry them around in your inventory. Like those cow catchers, nobody used them for not.
They're handy in
not
zero builds because you
Yeah.
can throw them down and then you've got like a bit of cover, haven't you?
But
Make a
build,
box,
nobody ever used them unless they were just playing about trying to run someone over.
Mm.
So
in builds,
useless.
this would have been the best tactic.
Yeah.
Get loads of them, make a circle of it, and then
you
build
can
a
only
roof on
throw
top.
down two, and then one of them despawns.
Yeah, you'd need somebody else to throw the other ones down. So what do you guys think to the Thunderbolts of Zeus?
I think it's good, but I don't like that they can spawn anywhere. I think they should only spawn from Zeus.
Me sat in my box.
It's kind of frustrating that they just spawn everywhere.
Me sat in my box, and then I peek out. I make a window, peek out, and then I see this guy just in the air with the thunderbolts go. And then he sees me, waits for them to reload, and then just fires them at me. Like, why, dude? Why?
Yeah, they can be a bit frustrating. The fact that they go through builds as well, so you don't even need to make a hole, they just go straight through.
Bro.
But there is one perk to that, because if you put two walls up and then do the Thunderbolts, you can be behind the wall throwing the Thunderbolts. It makes it harder for them to shoot you down.
Yeah.
Which is both a blessing and a curse. But yeah, that's quite a cool feature if you didn't know about that.
If you put, build up lots of walls to the height where you go for the Zeuses, edit a window in the middle, and then throw the thunderbolts through it. Throw the thunderbolts through the window. It'd be really OP.
Yeah, it would be. That is quite an OP strategy. I like that, Falcon. So, Commander 24, do you want to take us through what's coming up this season?
Yes, please. So on the south side of the map, if you go to talk to Marigold, which is the counterpart of Midas, she will refer to Midas, and she was lately tracking him and his last presence was at the underworld. And as seen in the files, there was a file that had a prop of Midas's drum gun and a gold-plated reboot card. So the theories there could be a quest where you have to go down to the underworld and maybe reboot Midas.
Yeah, I think I've seen a little image of that on Twitter of the section of the map that's got it on there, and yeah, it's like a gold it's a reboot card that's been touched with the gold blessed with the touch of gold and gone completely gold, and it's just on the floor. So I think they'll probably do a quest where we have to go in there, get his card out, maybe fight Hades, and then get it out. Which that sounds like a fun quest, and that'll be so funny if they do like a thing where you have to reboot him. But there is a new version of his skin, and if you want to know what it looks like, but it's like Greek infused, you can go up. We've posted it up on TikTok. You can go to our TikTok page, Fortnitely Pod, and see it on there.
Coming later this season, we could see Hades' chain, which is basically like the one we'd seen in the new season's trailer.
Yeah, it's the one from the trailer, which you can sort of fling at
like
people by the looks of it.
Kind of.
It was
and swim.
It was briefly unvaulted right when the season kicked in.
But only for
they
2
forgot
matches.
to. Yeah, it was like 2 matches, and you had to be in Team Rumble. I think like 3 or 4 people picked them up, but they very quickly spotted they did it and adjusted it.
Also, coming would be Shield Bubble Juniors, which is basically the Shield Bubble, but much smaller, like the Crash Pad Juniors.
Yeah, so I've seen gameplay footage of that, and it looks like it can cover maybe a duo. Like it can't cover many people. So it's much smaller than the other one, but I don't know. It's a good idea. It just depends whether the Thunderbolts will go through it or not, because I think that's one of the issues they had with the Shield Bubble when they brought it back the second time. When they brought it back after having voted it, they used it, and then was it Kamehas? Would go straight through it and still kill people that were underneath it. So hopefully they fix that.
Also, from evidence in our game codes, Floor is Lava LTM may be coming to the game.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming back for definite. So whether it will definitely be coming back some point this chapter. It looks like it's this season going by the map that was shown in the images of the lava going up. So that's going to be really awesome. That was a really beloved map game mode.
Yeah.
And if they're going to start doing that, maybe it means we'll get some more LTMs coming forwards, which will be awesome.
Shoot Mickey Mouse.
So that's everything what's coming up. Let's talk about the absolute load of issues that we've had this season already. No. We're like, 2 weeks in? So everybody probably knows about the 17-hour downtime.
Features, though, and animations, there's got to be a lot.
Yeah, but there was this season. It seemed to be the most hyped for season we've had in a while, and it got off. It got off to the worst start possible. So you had the original 8 hour. So they had the original downtime, and then when it just came up for them to put the game back up online, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to put it down for another 8 hours." Basically, there's an issue that we're trying to fix. 8 hours passes. They're like, "Yeah, it's gonna be another 5 hours." 5 hours passes. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to add on 2 more hours." It ended up being like a 17-hour downtime, which is the longest downtime outside of a chapter change in since 2017, which is mental.
It wasn't
there was a lot of angry people.
The black hole.
Yeah, but that was a chapter change. So that was from chapter 1 into chapter 2, which was like I think a week. It was out.
Yeah.
Or just shy of a week.
I think it was 2 days, maybe.
I think it was a bit longer. It might
maybe
have been 3.
5 days.
Yeah, it was like a significantly long time. But this is the first time since that event, basically, that the game's been down that long. So you had that, and then the second you loaded in, they didn't have the chains removed, so they had to hotfix like within an hour.
Oh no!
And then on top of that, you've had it crashing for lots and lots of people. Everyone's complaining about the crashing at the moment.
It's very glitchy as well.
Yeah, it's really, really glitchy. And then even more, they've had to put a hotfix out today, which is Tuesday the 11th. So they've done a hotfix today because originally you could get the Striker AR by shooting down the loot drones. You got a gold one at the hotspots or at the drone building, which you
near the Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtle base. Yeah.
TMNT.
And then, as we mentioned earlier, they've deactivated hiding props because of the glitch with the wings, where if you jumped into it, you could get launched up into the sky and do all crazy stuff. Let's move on to some rumours, basically. So, in this week's survey, the Epic Games surveys, where they send them out to the people that play the game and ask them for feedback, they were asking regarding future skins that they're just trying to get people's opinions on. But in this survey, they were asking for people's opinions on what would make them more likely to either sustain buying the crew pack or buy it to begin with, so like new perks. So I'm going to list out some of these new ones, and then we're going to discuss which ones we think sound the best. So you've got new profile flare with exclusive podiums in lobby. You've got Epic Games Store benefits with monthly coupons and special offers. Another option was exclusive advanced stats So this would be stats that nobody else has access to. Another option was access to premium passes for engagement events, which is the mini battle passes that they've been doing at the end of each
So
season.
you just get premium.
So you would get access to it, like to the full battle thing for free. So you get both battle passes basically,
Okay.
which I think that's the most like. Why aren't you doing this? Fortnite Festival included, like per month. Giftable subscriptions, so you'd be able to gift the crew subscription to other people if you were subscribed to the crew pack. And then XP multiplier, crew exclusive quests with XP rewards, and early access to cosmetics, which some people have pitched as being like a 3-day exclusive where you get to wear it for free for 3 days before it goes into the item shop to decide if you want to buy it or not. These are just pitched ideas by
There'd be a lot
by
of skins
Epic.
to wear though. They at
Yeah,
least do like 2 or 3.
I think it would be like the big skins though. So when
Yeah.
a big skin's coming out, they'd be like, you have access to this for 3 days before it gets launched into the
So
item
at
shop.
least people don't think you're hacking. But then all the YouTubers will think, oh, but I don't get that privilege anymore.
Well, they might give
'Cause
them that. Well, I
normally they
imagine
get
most
the
of those
skins.
guys are crew pack anyway, so
Yeah.
they're going to get that privilege plus that. I imagine they'll just give it to those people even earlier.
Yeah, before they even give the thing to anybody else.
So yeah, that wraps up the upcoming surveys. Commander 24, I hear that you have some Disney collabs you want to talk about, or Disney collab suggestions.
Ooh,
And then
yes.
I've got one suggestion of a collab that I want to see. And if anyone follows me on Instagram, they probably know what it's going to be.
So, leakers, amazing, extravaganza. Disney is coming to Fortnite. Leakers. So, lately, Fortnite has made a deal with Disney that they get, I think, 10 or 20% of Fortnite, which could
10%, I believe.
Okay. Which could possibly lead up to Disney skins maybe coming to Fortnite.
Well, more
Maybe an
Disney skins.
open
We already have
world.
like Marvel and Star Wars,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's more, and there's an open world in the progress.
So there could be a open world Disney LTM, which is like basically so all the Disney worlds open to explore with your characters and basically just have fun in it. Now let's talk about what collabs you want to see. Brick Boy,
Okay, I thought you had like a collab you wanted to talk about.
you could go
So,
first.
if anyone has followed me on Instagram, they would have seen that I have recently grown a small addiction to Lucasade's new Blue Blast. And just going to put this out here now. Fortnite, Lucasade, please do a collab and make it so that in the game the Lucasade bottles are the slurps, because they look like little blue minis and it's brilliant. I also want the back bling of that bottle. Personally, like if I had like my own skin made tomorrow, I would have that as the black bling. Would just be that bottle attached to the back.
And I bet tons of YouTubers will get their own bundle and use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like gamers energy drinks.
But yeah, that's now cool random collab idea number 1. It now tops prime is I want the Lucasade Blue Blast to have a Fortnite collab. It now takes over my non-celebrity collab ideas.
Yeah. I probably want to see like Slinky Dog, him. Maybe him as a back bling.
Oh, from Toy Story, yep.
Toy Story. Yeah.
I don't want to see Mickey run around with an AR.
Nobody
No
wants to
Mickey,
see
no.
Mickey.
That's cursed.
He'd be so big as well because they can't make him small. They can't make him big.
Yeah, unless they put him in like an outfit, so like he was like piggybacking. Like they did with Morty from Rick and Morty, where he's in like the mech suit. They did something like that, but with mech.
Or they could put him like in that, do you know that bear skin where it's got like that little bear man in the middle of that big
Yeah,
robot?
it could do something like that.
Yeah. So I was thinking like Slinky Dog from Toy Story. He could be like kind of like Hades' thing, and then you grab him, and then you like use him as a bridge, maybe.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Like you get him, you lasso him, and he latches onto something with his teeth, and your teammate the person that threw it has to hold on to the legs. Make sure you don't fall off,
That's
and
great,
then
like
you're
a
just
multi-team.
balancing.
That's great in like multi-team matches, but it might be a bit useless in the solo stuff, so you'd have to disable it for solo matches.
Yeah, but then in solos they still got reboot bans.
Well, yeah, but you don't want people picking up a thing they can't use, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Or they could just
Imagine
have
when
it as
someone
like
dies.
a
Imagine
grapple.
when someone dies in the solos match,
You
you
pick up
can
their
still
reboot
see
card.
their reboot card and you can
Pixar's
reboot
Disney,
them.
isn't it? So does that mean
Pixar, Disney owns Pixar.
Yeah, so technically we could get like a Buzz Lightyear and a Woody skin. That
Yes.
would be awesome.
But Woody running around with a shotgun is just wrong.
It probably is, but it would still
Like
be
some
funny.
kid, because Bluey's owned by Disney.
That'd be hilarious as well. Big Buzz
Some
skin.
kid plays Fortnite. Well, their older brother or sister plays Fortnite. They're running around, and then they headshot Bluey, and the kid is now traumatized, screaming because they shot Bluey.
That'd still be funny though.
Imagine they shot Bingo.
Headshot.
They shot Bingo. Bingo, no.
I just want a Buzz Lightyear with a little spaceship as his glider.
Oh, and then that
actually, no,
other
no,
guy,
you
the
want
purple guy.
You can have his wings as the glider, and then like his back bling could be like
The Zorg guy. What's his name?
like a toy Zorg in his back.
Yeah.
On his back bling, like in the
The
box.
kinda like
or
the
it could be the
toy-
spaceship. You
Yeah.
know his spaceship toy in the box.
Or it could be like
Kind
a
of
little
like
figure of
the
him.
figure Jonesy.
Actually, no, his
could be a
back bling
figure
does
of
need to
him.
be the jetpack with the
Kinda.
wings, so that you can do an emote where the wings shoot
Maybe
out and
his
he like
pickaxe.
pulls up the like laser from his arm. He's like,
Or he
Maybe
goes,
his
or he goes,
pickaxe as well.
or he gets out an emote where the wings come out and goes to infinity and beyond.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah, or
he
does, like,
jumps
the
down
laser,
like this, and then he goes.
There's so many options for emotes with him.
and beyond.
There is so many options for emotes with him. It would be brilliant.
And his
Red
pickaxe.
laser.
It could either be his like a broken thing, or it could be like he's holding a laser, or it could be the Zorg toy thing, and he's ripped off the head of it, and he's got it as a pickaxe.
Or isn't I can't think what the do you remember the can't think what the skin's called, but it's like a combination of a bunch of different toys. What if the pickaxe?
That baby thing.
Snap, that's the
Snap,
one. Didn't
that's
he
it.
have a pickaxe that was like a toy hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Did he?
I think his pickaxe
the
is like
No,
a
he
toy
had
hand.
he had like a utility blade, one of those
Do you
little.
know-
Oh yeah,
Do you know the?
but they
his
should make it so
emote?
that his pickaxe is like another toy's arm. It's like he.
Do you know
I swear
Snap's
there's been a
emote
thing
where
where
he
he's
Woody's
doing something
arm!
similar. Yeah, like
Woody's
Woody's
arm!
arm is Buzz Lightyear's pickaxe.
Or
No.
he has Woody's foot, and he's hitting.
Or if there was
Also,
a
is
Zorg
it Jessie,
skin.
the female version of
Yes.
Woody?
Yes.
Woody and Jessie as duo skins.
Jessie, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Imagine Jessie running around with a Glock. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was another thing.
they could
Apparently,
add
the Desert
a
Eagle was meant
lasso.
to not Desert Eagle. That's not what they call it in the game.
Hand cannon.
The Deagle is what they call what it's called.
The
in game.
beagle. I thought it's a hand
Yeah,
cannon.
the Deagle is supposedly coming back this season.
I think it's annoying.
I've not heard much of that or seen much of that, but thought I'd throw it out there before I forget. We wrap this episode up. But I think that's everything. So, what are you guys thinking of the season so far?
I like it.
All good? Do you think it's gone
Yeah,
to a
I
better
like it.
start
They need
than
Michael Jackson.
Underground?
Do you know what they need to add back?
What?
The.
It's the Coral Buddy song.
Oh, that's what it's trying to do. No, we don't need more coral bodies.
We don't need coral. They already made a Giga Coral Buddy.
So, well, I think that pretty much wraps up everything for this week. Thank you for checking back with us and listening to the episode. If you made it this far, we really appreciate you. I've almost finished wrapping up the podcast, the map for the podcast. So keep your eyes out on our Instagram and our TikTok, because I will probably be posting it up there first, and then I'll be mentioning it in whatever episode comes out when it's finalised. But I'm very close to having that wrapped up, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, I've been Britboy96. Check us out on TikTok and YouTube, and well, not on YouTube. We only post this on my personal YouTube. So check out our TikTok and our Instagram and our Facebook. All Fortnitely podcast.
I've been Commander24.
I've been Falcon Hunter.
You've been you.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.